Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than what you guys have normally been seeing from my channel. Obviously, the first thing you probably notice is we're going to do on the water unboxing. But it's not going to be bass this time. This time, probably what you can see from the thumbnail or from the title of this video, it's going to be panfish. And this happens to be the mystery tackle box. The smaller version, the standard size box. It's about 24 25 bucks for the box. And this is for panfish and trout. So we're going to do an on the water unboxing. And I just thought, well, shoot, do something a little bit different, switch it up. And I do a lot of bass stuff. You guys see a lot of pike, you guys see a lot of walleye. I don't specifically go out and target some of those, but I'm mostly targeting bass, unless I find something very special, and then I will go back out and target those species. But that's kind of what we've got today. I've been out just messing around on the lake past couple of days, and I found a couple of really cool little areas here for some bluegill, and I found some really big bluegill, as you guys probably seen in one of my previous videos. It actually was one of the other unboxing videos. So we're kind of out on the same body of water. We're gonna pan around and no pun intended for panfish, but we're gonna just see what we can find out here. But first of all, this video is the unboxing video. The next one will be the slam. We'll do a slam on this one, and we'll see how it goes. But I know I failed one already this year, so we'll see what happens. Usually at this time of the year, the bluegill, they're really feeding up, they're really eating, they're always eating, right? So bluegill always gonna bite. So I don't know if I'm really too worried about this one, but I shouldn't say that. I'll probably just jinx myself. Anyways, let's get into this box here. Like I said, it's a smaller box, so there's only gonna be about 4 or 5 baits in here, so this probably not gonna be as long of a video as the unboxing video as long as the other videos. So anyways, this first one is by Lucky Strike. It says the Crappie Magic Crankbait. The boat keeps turning on my spot lock in the middle, so I'm going to try and do this the best I can here with the sun and the angle and stuff. That's why I got my sunglasses on. But white is a really good color. If you're not sure of what color the fish are going to be after, white is a really good color to start with. So this is a pretty good little bait right off the get-go. It's a shallow diver, which is not bad, because a lot of times when you're going to fish for panfish, you're fishing shallower. Although sometimes crappie, this is Crappie Magic, sometimes crappie are going to be out a little bit deeper, and they're going to be deeper, sometimes down in the, sometimes they'll school up in mid column of the water body, or the water column, I mean, and sometimes you can get them that way, but sometimes they're a little bit deeper, like say in brush piles and stuff like that. So this wouldn't be good for that, but this is still really decent for up shallow. You're gonna get some bluegills and some crappies and stuff on that, sunnies. This one, it's made in the USA. That's awesome, right? Always good. And depth is 2 to 4 feet. It's about a 2-inch long bait. And I had a bluegill the other day, a couple days ago. It hit like a big crankbait, like a big one that dives 12 feet. It's probably about a 3.5-inch crankbait. So not really too worried about this one, and you guys shouldn't either, depending on the body of water you guys go to. Bluegills they're ferocious. They're almost like little piranhas, is what I think of them as. That's a cool little bait. That should get bit pretty good. This next one is something it should get bit, but we'll see. I'm sure it will, but it's a little bit bigger than what I was expecting. So it's an inline spinner by oh man, I'm probably gonna murder this name, and I apologize in advance, but Suffix Supreme Spinner. It's spelled SUISSEX. So it looks like a pretty good inline spinner, actually. I mean, inline spinners catch fish all the time, everywhere. So, I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't catch fish, right? The only reason why I'm thinking it might be a little bit tougher is if the fish are keying on smaller bait fish. Bluegill don't have very big mouths, so they can't fit a whole lot in their mouth. They do get a little overzealous, like that one with the big crankbait. And, that one actually had the hook in its mouth. I don't even know how he did it, but I don't know what he was trying to go for. But there's no way he could have gotten that bait in his mouth. He got the hook. So anyways, I'm hoping that, you know, that'll happen with this too, and maybe it'll trigger, you know, a response from the fish, and then they'll want to do. It'll be like more like a feeding frenzy. You know what I mean? A competition factor. But this is, you know, they got a label here for trout, bass, pike, and 100% all three. 100%. You can fish them for all three. This will work out very well. Gold, good color to start with, and I really do like the black feather with a little bit of chartreuse on it. I like that a lot. For panfish, I do like a little bit of black and chartreuse. Sometimes it's just something that sticks out to them, and I don't know. I've had good luck with it. All right. Next one in the box here, we got another Lucky Strike. This is called the Lucky Bug 10 pack. It's a 2-inch little bug. I'm gonna open it. Sorry, thought I heard something. Fish jump. I'm gonna open it. Oh man, like it. This package is really good. There's the scissors here. Get that open there. Let's see here. I just need to get one out. Oh, and I can't even do that. Fail. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So it's like a morning dawn color. It's got a little flat tail there. Yeah, this will do very nicely. Boaters. It is really early in the morning too, but yeah, this will do really nicely. I like this color. This will get chomped too. So what I'll do with this is, now in this box, I'm not sure if I'll use these jigs. I'll try. Well, here, I'll get to that one later. But what I'll usually put on this is a smaller jig. Like I said, bluegills have smaller mouths. And so I'll just I'll put a smaller jig on this, and a lot of these baits you can fish just about anywhere in the water column, so you can keep that in mind. Yeah, so these this plastic looks pretty good, pretty tasty. This tail is gonna give off some action in the water. It'll entice them to bite. Should be a pretty good little bait there. The next thing, they're the fin spin jig heads. This is the Blood series. What size are these? So they got the little spinner on them, and I'm trying to see here. It's tougher when you got glasses on. It's right here. Oh yeah, there's eighth ounce in the mean green color. The hook is a little bit big. Like I was mentioning earlier, the hook is a little bit big for this plastic. I still might try and put that on there. The thing with me and bluegills, and some of you probably notice this too, if you have a big hook and then you got a long tail of plastic there, they bite a lot of times just the tail end of the plastic. They don't get the hook and everything else. They just bite the tail end of the plastic. So sometimes what I end up having to do is snipping off some of the tail. So you might see some of that in the next video, but I'll try not to, just to keep it, you know, in one piece. But yeah, I don't know if that'll work on here. We'll try it. The jig heads, they look pretty cool. They've got a little flat head, so on the jig head, so kind of, if you're going to swim it a little bit, it's going to move. It's going to be a little bit erratic. So that's also something that could entice some bites too. So I mean, looks like a pretty good solid jig head. It's got a little red hook, so I think that's the reason why they call it the Blood series. The red hook is supposed to imitate a bait fish bleeding. So there you go, there's that. And then the last thing out of here, I mean, I'm not gonna really, I mean, it's a box. So cool little box to put your plastics, your jigs and stuff in there. Unfortunately, that one spinner won't fit in here, that crank won't fit in here, but you can put some small jigs, some small plastics. A pretty good little box. It's super thin too. You can put it right in your pocket, right in your pants pocket, right in your back pocket. So I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, that'll come into handy. But you know, you can always just put just a jig, or, you know, like I said, plastic in there. So pretty cool there. And then like I said, guys, that's you know, this is a smaller box, so there's not much in there. So we got you know, the little card, you can scan that, and then another decal. Love the decals, they're pretty cool. But that's it. That's the box. You know, not too bad for a Panfish box. I will say, you know, I am a huge fan of Mr. Tackle Box's stuff. Just, you guys got to be aware. A lot of boxes, they're not going to be the same. Some are going to be, they're going to just knock it right out of the park. Amazing boxes. Some are going to be, this differs from person to person, because it differs because of what they like, what they enjoy throwing. But some boxes are gonna knock it out of the park for one person, and that same box for a different person, they might hate it. It might be the worst box they've ever had in their entire life. So just, you know, keep in mind, you know, every box is a little bit different, and it's tough for them to suit everybody's style with one box. They do their best they can, the best they can. I've been a subscriber to them for their bass box for so long. I've done some of their ice fishing boxes, their panfish boxes, and you know, some of their walleye boxes, and I liked them. You know, they weren't that bad. Yeah, they had some bad boxes that I thought, but there are also a lot of really good boxes, and I feel like the good outweighs the bad. So, and sometimes it's just, they got to put in different baits. So, all right, enough of that little bit of a rant, guys. That's and this isn't like a monthly box. I went and bought this out of the store, out of my local store too. You can get them at like Walmart, Shields, you know, whatever. But so this isn't like a monthly box. But that is the unboxing of the Panfish trout box here. And the next thing you're going to see, the next video, is we're going to try and complete the slam. It should be a short slam because you know, there's so few baits. But maybe we'll try to catch a bunch of them on one of the baits and see which one performs the best out of the day. So, guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching this video. And I appreciate each and one of you watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next video. We'll do the slam.